welcome you to Bhubaneswar. We are having this interview on MQR AICOG TV, sponsored by therightdoctors.com. With me today is Dr. Robert K. Zurovin. Sir has traveled all the way from Texas for his talk on laparoscopic and the gynecological surgeries, the future related to the gynecological surgeries. So he had a very good talk in AICOG. Sir is currently the president of Society of Laparoendoscopic Surgeons. Sir, I welcome you to this interview, sir. So, sir, your topic was the future related to gynecologic surgery, sir. So, what are the challenges you think the gynecologic surgeons are facing today?
Mainly, it's a question of training. Over
Right.
the past few decades, there's been an increasing volume of advanced surgery. At the same time, there's a decreased amount of time to train surgeons. Residents, both in the United States and in India, spending most of the time doing obstetrics and delivering babies, and they're not devoting enough time during their residency training to learn gynecologic surgery. Now, with the advent of laparoscopic surgery, robotic surgery, advanced surgical techniques, the young doctors just don't have the time to take the training that they need to become proficient. So the only thing that they have is what's in their program. Most residents graduate without enough experience to adequately take care of patients and do surgery on them properly.
So, how do you think, sir, we can prepare the young doctors in the future? When we speak about the training or the future in medicine, sir, what are the do's and don'ts you recommend, sir?
Well, not everybody can do everything. So those doctors that want to do mainly gynae surgery need to really devote special training and often extra training like fellowships or apprenticeships with experienced doctors so they become familiar with anatomy. They need to take anatomy courses. They need to understand the technology and go work harder to understand how to use more equipment that didn't exist 20 or 30 years ago. So really it's a challenge to them. Unfortunately, the training programs both in the United States and here in India haven't changed to keep track with the developments in technology and medicine. So the young doctors really have to make a conscious effort to educate themselves. Otherwise, they're going to be left behind and they're going to lose patients. Patients are going to demand the highest quality care and they need to be able to deliver it.
Right, sir. Well, sir, that said, sir, regarding the training of the doctor, sir, what do you think are the expectations of the patients per se from the doctor, sir?
Well, that's a great question. That's the right question. Because if I were a patient, I would want to be treated and had surgery by somebody who's the best at what they do. Imagine I flew here, 8,000 miles to get to India, and I wanted a pilot that was going to fly me over here that didn't just flew a plane once a month or once every 2 months. I want him to fly all the time. Now, the equivalent in gynae surgery is you have these young doctors, they maybe do one hysterectomy a week or one a month. In America, the average is one every month. I don't want somebody like that operating on me. I want somebody who's like a pilot that flies me to India that really knows what they're doing. So patients deserve to have experienced, well-trained surgeons. And this is especially a problem in gynae surgery more than any other specialty. So if I were a patient, that's what I'd want.
Right, sir. So, what are your key messages, or what do you want to convey to the young doctors or upcoming doctors in India, sir?
Well, they have a huge burden, which is to take upon themselves the extra training that they need, be dedicated to really serving patients. Right now, all over the world, there's a pressure to earn a lot of money and to become prestigious, but you don't get that unless you put the time in.
Right, sir.
And so my advice to the young doctors is decide what do you really want to do and concentrate on it. You know, there's a famous book that says that in order to become famous, you need to spend 10,000 hours doing something. Bill Gates spent 10,000 hours becoming a computer specialist. The Beatles spent 10,000 hours learning how to play music, but they couldn't do it. There are no shortcuts. So my advice for the young doctor is decide if that's what you want to do. Make sure you invest in the time to become the best that there is, to serve our patients best, because that's what our job is, and actually is to take good care of patients.
Yes. Thank you, sir.